Formula One has a problem.
What an idiot!
It's not the cost cap. It's not the sprint races. It's not even the Las Vegas GP pretending to be Monaco under neon lights. But the real problem is Max Verstappen.
Oh dear.
Not because he's bad, because he's too good. The man has turned Formula One into a scripted TV show where every episode ends the same. The only mystery is whether he'll win by 10 seconds or 30. He's not racing anymore. He's running live demonstrations of how to make a billion-dollar sport look like a solo time trial. And while it's easy to sit back and admire the dominance, a growing number of fans are asking the same question: is Max Verstappen actually killing F1? Let's start with the obvious. Max Verstappen isn't just winning races. He's speed running the entire sport. This isn't close championship battle territory. This is Formula One on cheat mode. Max doesn't just win, he disappears. You blink during lap 7, look up during lap 20, and he's already built a 15-second gap like it's nothing. It's like watching someone play the F1 video game on easy mode. He's not fighting for position. He's not defending under pressure. He's out there asking his race engineer what snacks he should order after the race while casually lapping Ferraris. And when Max isn't dominating, he's still dominating. He can start 6th, 10th in the pit lane on another continent. It doesn't matter. By lap 15, he's in the lead and reading race pace like a bedtime story. It's not even dramatic anymore. It's inevitable. You don't watch to see if Max will win. You watch to see how badly everyone else will lose. Now, don't get me wrong. This level of consistency is insane. You don't get here by accident. It's the result of ruthless talent, an elite team built around him, a car designed like a heat-seeking missile, and a driver who literally doesn't blink when braking from 300 kilometers per hour. The car is phenomenal, but Max is on another level entirely. Checo Perez is in the exact same machinery and spends most weekends wrestling it like it owes him money. Max, meanwhile, is casually dropping purple sectors like he's out on a solo qualifying run. The guy could win a race in a shopping cart if you gave him 2 fresh sets of softs and a functioning DRS. And that's what makes it boring. F1 isn't supposed to feel predictable, but lately, watching Max race is like watching a cooking show where you already know who's getting eliminated. Now, if you're a Max fan, this probably all sounds amazing. Dominance, records, untouchable pace, cool. But if you're not a Max fan, or if you're just a regular viewer hoping for some actual competition on Sunday, it's getting a little dull, because F1 is built on tension, on rivalries, on unpredictability. Hamilton versus Rosberg, Vettel versus Alonso, Schumacher versus everyone. Now, it's Max versus an empty calendar. The only drama is whether he'll win by 15 seconds or 25. And that's not a knock on his skill, it's a knock on the spectacle. This is supposed to be the pinnacle of motorsport, not a victory parade with tyre degradation. And let's talk about the Netflix crowd for a second. You know, the Drive to Survive wave that boosted F1's global popularity? They were promised explosions, chaos, midfield fistfights. What did they get? Max Verstappen, winning every race like it's a scheduled delivery. No offense, but if you're trying to hook a generation raised on TikToks, watching one guy dominate 24 races a year like he's playing time trial mode isn't exactly binge-worthy content. Even the broadcasters are struggling. They'll cut away from the lead battle, which isn't even a battle, and start commentating on who's fighting for P7 just to keep people awake. F1 is not supposed to be background noise. It's supposed to be blood sport on wheels. But thanks to Max's sheer dominance, it's starting to feel more like a Spotify playlist with engine sounds. So, is any of this actually Max's fault? Number, of course not. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Obliterate the competition. What do you want him to do? Text George Russell mid-race and say, "Your turn"? This is F1's problem. Because when a team and a driver get it this right, and no one else is even close, the illusion of competition collapses. And the illusion is the product. It's the same reason people stopped watching when Mercedes ran the table for 7 years straight. The only difference is, Max isn't just dominating the way Lewis did, he's making it look effortless. Like he's bored, like he's just doing cardio in a $15 million simulator. And look, dominance has always existed in F1. Senna had it, Schumacher had it, Vettel had it, but Max has hit a new level. He's not just racing against the field, he's racing past the sport. If Formula One wants to keep people engaged, it can't just wait around for Red Bull to mess up, because spoiler alert, they're not going to. Not unless you delete Max's throttle pedal or send the entire pit crew to Mars. If Max isn't the villain here, then who is? The answer is simple. Formula One is structurally broken, not in the teams are cheating way, more like this entire system is built to let one team dominate for years kind of broken. Let's talk about the money. F1 is supposed to have a cost cap, right? Equality, fairness, sure, on paper. But Red Bull isn't winning because they're spending more. They're winning because they've already built the infrastructure to dominate within the cap. They've got the best car, the best pit crew, the best strategist, the best driver, and the best engineer in F1 history designing their car with a literal pencil like it's 1995. You can't regulate that away. You can't ban intelligence or continuity. Meanwhile, teams like Haas or Williams are out here duct taping their gearboxes together and praying for rain. And let's not forget the calendar. F1 is now 24 races long. That's 24 opportunities for Max to casually crush the hopes and dreams of 19 other drivers before lunch. Even the sprint races, which were supposed to spice things up, just give him more opportunities to score. The man's collecting points like Thanos collecting infinity stones. He's going to complete the season with a perfect lap and a golf clap. So no, Max Verstappen isn't killing F1. F1 made itself easy to kill. So where does that leave us? Well, here's the uncomfortable truth. Max Verstappen isn't killing F1. He's exposing it. He's showing us exactly what happens when a team, a car, and a driver all align with terrifying precision, and the rest of the grid can't do a damn thing about it. This isn't Max breaking F1. This is Max playing the game so well that the game itself looks broken. He's not cheating. He's not exploiting loopholes, he's just better, and that should scare people. Not because Max is the problem, but because no one else can even get in the conversation. Ferrari? Too busy tripping over their own strategy team.
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the water filter.
Mercedes? Still trying to remember how suspensions work. McLaren? Getting there, but still sending please wait signals like a buffering YouTube video. Aston Martin? Cool car, great launch, disappeared mid-season like a side character in Season 2 of Drive to Survive. So what are we left with? A driver in God mode, a team with near-flawless execution, and a championship that feels like it's been over since testing. Imagine tuning into a boxing match where one guy is swinging and the other is checking his phone. That's where F1 is right now. Even Max is getting bored. You can hear it in the radio messages. Try the hards next time. Can we do 2 stops for fun? The man is literally freestyling tyre strategy mid-race like he's playing F1 manager with infinite lives. And it's not his fault. He's being punished for being too good. And that's a weird place for a sport to be in. Any other league would celebrate that level of mastery. But in F1, it just makes everything else look worse by comparison. Because the real issue isn't Max. The issue is a system that allows this kind of dominance without any real challenge. No ballast, no BOP, no reverse grids. Just raw, unfiltered, uncatchable Max Verstappen. And maybe that's fine. But now, maybe you're here for greatness, for history, for records being shattered, and flags being waved in orange every weekend like it's national holiday season in the Netherlands. But eventually, fans want hope. They want stakes. They want to believe that the guy in P2 might actually have a shot. And until F1 can deliver that, it's going to keep bleeding casual fans. It's going to keep becoming background noise. And it's going to keep asking the same question after every race. Is this still fun? Because sport without tension is just stats. And right now, the only stat that matters is P1, Max Verstappen. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you love watching Max win by a country mile every Sunday. Maybe this is peak F1 and I'm just salty. I miss the chaos. So let me know in the comments, is Max Verstappen saving F1, ruining it, or just playing the game better than everyone else? Drop your take below, hit like if you made it this far, And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next round of Red Bull dominance breakdowns. See you next race.